Right guys, welcome back to the horror of video games. Today I'm talking again about Soma. Once again, there are some spoilers in this video, so if you haven't played this game, don't watch the video. Thank you. Okay, so continuing my theme of talking about Soma, there's a moment where you're progressing through the underwater facility and you make your way towards a kind of lab area. As you always do in these games, there's always a lab, there's always an underground lab. Oh no, the scientists. It's always the scientists' fault, obviously. So, once again, the big cliche in horror games, there's the underwater lab. Right, great. So you go in there, and you see these animal experiments going on. You see these notes on the wall, and they're injecting kind of goo or some kind of special liquid into these dead animals to try and resurrect them, to try and bring them back to life. These kind of slightly bionic sort of animals. And then, lo and behold, there's a drawer, and there's a dead rat in the drawer, and then there's like a injection device above it, and you think, and then there's a button, so it's like, right, okay, so if I press the button, it's going to inject the dead rat, the corpse of the rat, and it's going to reanimate the rat and bring it back to life. So, obviously, because why not? So I'll press the button, and then of course the rat comes back to life again. This is another pointless exercise in the game, which is presenting the player with many ideas. Now, what is the developer trying to say about this? Is it trying to make a comment about animal welfare? Are they trying to make a point about animal testing? Is it okay to experiment on animals? These kinds of themes. And I think, once again, like with the torture scene, the pointless torture scene of the robot, the only purpose is to trigger thoughts and ideas in the player, and I think this definitely is praiseworthy of the developers to try and inject these bold themes, these bold ideas throughout the entire game, these moral choices which enrich the gaming world they're presenting. I think another theme that runs through the game quite strongly is this theme of futility. Now, in my next video, I'm going to be talking about the futility of suicide in this game and how that is also pointless in the game. There are these pointless events, pointless acts that you go through, pointless bits of story, these kind of futile moments, and also reanimating the dead rat serves absolutely no purpose at all. It's completely pointless, but it kind of makes you think, why did I do that? Why did I bring that poor rat back to life, which has probably been suffering inside the underground lab for endless months or years being tested upon? What does this say about you, the player? What are you saying? What is the developer saying about animal welfare? I mean, the developer is kind of revealing what they're interested in by placing these elements within their games. Are they interested in animal welfare? Are they interested in animal testing? And are they interested in the moral debates around torture and the relative merits of torture, etc.? The way the developers are raising these interesting moral questions is kind of revealing something about themselves. So these are some of the interesting themes presented within Soma, and in the next couple of videos I'll be continuing my thoughts on this game, and I hope you can join me on the next video. Okay, so that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. You can tweet me at the Horror of VG. I'll see you next time.